Hey guys, I am here to film another haul video for you. Yet again, another haul, I know. So this is a fake makeup haul. I want to just put a little disclaimer out there. If you don't like fake makeup, whatever, keep your opinions to yourself. Don't watch this video if you get offended by fake makeup. This is just some stuff that honestly, like, I thought the packaging was gorgeous, or I wanted to try the colors, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. So I got these items off of AliExpress, and all these are like, name brand items, but they're not actually the same exact product. They're just duplicates of the product, or how do you say it? Like replicas is the word I'm trying to look for. So let me just go through and start off with some lipsticks. Now this is a Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. So I was super excited to get this, and I got this the other day and I was so disappointed. You guys, look. This shade I could already tell was off by the packaging. The packaging's pretty nice. Besides that, it looks pretty legit. It's got like the barcode and all that good stuff writing everywhere. This is what the packaging looks like. Okay, obviously you can tell first right off the bat that this is not the shade Pure Hollywood. Pure Hollywood is more of like a pinky nude like shade. This one is like a lilac shade. This actually reminds me of something I have from ColourPop, which is in the shade Seesaw. So these are kind of like similar shades, but this one's a little bit lighter. So, I would have not picked this shade if I knew that it wasn't going to come with that. So with things on AliExpress, sometimes that happens. I have found some things that are pretty spot on, and I have found some things so far that are way off that you just are like, okay, like why are they showing this picture when that's completely different color than what you get in real life? So this one, I would say the packaging is really nice. It has like, the writing on the bottom and everything. This is Pure Hollywood, and it's a really nice packaging. However, there are some spots where the little, I don't know, like design on this is like off. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like separated. You see how it just kind of doesn't look 100%. So keep that in mind. I will leave all the links down below, and I will also leave a link to my first AliExpress haul in the description box, just in case you guys are interested in checking that one out, because I did find some really good products there as well. So yeah, I will leave all the links down below and all that good stuff. So just stay tuned for that. But it's really pigmented, and it is super long lasting. But I didn't try this on my lips, but I did try this on my hand the other day, and I went out to dinner, and I noticed that, like, I washed my hands 3 times, and I put Germ-X on, and it didn't come off. Like, it didn't smudge. It didn't do anything. Once it dries, it completely dries to a matte finish, just like any other liquid lipstick. And this one does not budge worth shit. Once this dries, girl, you will not be getting this off. So it's a really nice pinky lilac shade. I'm going to go ahead and take it off now before it dries, because I don't feel like rubbing my hand with a wipe. But it's like a good formula. The one thing I would say is that it did feel a little bit sticky to the touch. It's almost like one of those like Me Now liquid lipsticks where you kind of have to set them with a translucent powder for them to be non-sticky. So that's one thing I will tell you, but it does seem like a very long-lasting formula. The next thing are these MAC lipsticks. This is MAC. This is the Gambista Valley Paris collection. Supposedly, I don't really know if I'm pronouncing that correct. I'm sorry if I'm not. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's got the pink on the back. And I, of course, picked the pink shade because, well, it's me. This is the shade called Bianca B. And the packaging is dead on. It's absolutely beautiful. The one thing I will say is with this packaging, it's kind of hard to get the product out because it is like a silicone type feeling little case, which I think the real one is as well. I'm not 100% on that, so don't, you know, get mad at me if I'm not. But, you know, it's just like one of those like rubbery materials, like silicone feeling materials. This is what the box looks like. It's pink on the inside. So this is what the outside packaging looks like. And it says MAC, and it has like the logo on there and everything. Really pretty. I think I paid like $1.37 for this, something crazy. A lot of these products, keep in mind, you can find on sale. Like the seller will do like little sales every once in a while. And I don't know, like I think normally this was like $2 and change. Still a really good deal for a MAC knockoff. This Anastasia one, I believe, was $1 and change as well. I will leave all the links down below, like I said previously. So pretty spot on. Again, on the bottom, it says Matte Bianca V. Everything that you need to know, basically. The only thing that I have heard that is off about this packaging is it's slightly bigger. And the this part right here on the real one has like a silver, you know, part of the lipstick, and this one does not. So I'm going to be careful opening this because mine is broken, unfortunately. When it came in the packaging, it came a little damaged. So I haven't had the seller get back to me yet, but I did ask for a refund for this one. I was thinking about asking for a refund on this one because it's not the true color that they said in the listing, but I said screw it. But I normally, like, that's why I'm like, I don't care because it's like $1 and change. But this one, I kind of do care because, like, okay, like, this is really busted. Like, you guys, I don't know if you could see that, but not only is it busted on the top, but this whole part comes out. The whole lipstick comes out. I don't want to do it, but, and like, I don't know, like, the product is really wiggly if I move it around because obviously it's broken. But it's also, I tried this on the lips, it's extremely patchy. But the main reason why is because of the product being broken. I wouldn't have asked for a refund if it was just the patchiness. But it's a nice like super light pink, pastel pink color for spring if you guys are interested, or if you just want the packaging. To be honest with you guys, I'm probably going to keep it in the box and just keep it for packaging. But you know, if you want it for more than packaging and a lipstick as well, then, you know, the formula doesn't seem the best. It actually, this shade reminds me a lot of MAC's, what is it? I can't remember. I have it, but I don't wear it often because it's a super, super light pink, Saint Germain, that Nicki Minaj used to wear back in the day. This reminds me so much of this shade. So if you kind of want like a dupe, but like for a cheaper version, you can order this, but beware, packaging might be jacked. Your product might be messed up. Just kind of keep that stuff in mind. This next product is the MAC Cinderella collection. I was super excited to get this. I just got this in the mail today, and this is the shade Royal Ball. This is the packaging. So pretty. Like, I love the Tiffany blue color. Just the packaging is gorgeous. This is what says it on the top. And yeah, super excited. This one came perfect. Holy shit, the packaging on the inside, I didn't even realize is gorgeous. But this even has like the little Back to MAC logo. I don't know if this one does. Yep, it does. So they went pretty far with the packaging on the box, which is really cool. And in the packaging of this, it's gold. So how gorgeous, right? Super legit. And this is the Cinderella lipstick in the shade Royal Ball. It has the gold on the bottom, and the packaging is just gorgeous. It has that same iridescent blue. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's kind of got like a purple tinge to it when you look in certain lighting. So that's pretty dope. But I just thought so pretty for packaging purposes, and just the shade looked really nice in general. So this one came perfect. As you can see, this is gold, really pretty. And this is what this shade looks like. It's so gorgeous, right? So let's watch it. I haven't even swatched this yet. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. It's a very like sheer formula, but it's like an orangey nude. I do believe this is like the same exact color that you would get from the original. these were limited edition as well as the other lipstick I just swatched. So if you kind of like want this stuff just for collector's purposes and you don't care that it's fake, then I would definitely recommend these, especially for the price. Like I said, I think this one was $2 and change, which is not bad because the packaging is flawless. Everything's flawless about that lipstick. So I would recommend that if you are just digging the packaging and you want nothing more than the packaging or even the color. You know, some people are kind of like skeptical to put this kind of stuff on their lips because it's not going to be the real ingredients and you don't know what people put in there, which is kind of scary to think about. But I haven't had any issues so far with the stuff that I've tried from AliExpress, but I haven't tried this stuff out, so who knows? Okay, so this is the Balm in Stain blush. This one is in the shade Pinstripe. And these are the ones that come with the cute little packaging with the girl on it. Looks like a magazine cover. It has a barcode. It says the Balm right here. It's pretty legit. It's like a little book. And it says Pinstripe here. And then you kind of like pull it through. And it's got the same packaging. Okay. Now, this is the shade. Okay. Do you see how bright this is? This shade, okay, it comes with a really nice mirror too. But anyway, this shade was supposed to be like a mauve, purpley pink shade. Okay. Kind of like the packaging on the front. But as you can see, this one is super freaking bright. I think I paid like $4 and change for this, and I'm not mad at it. I mean, the pigmentation is out of this world, and it feels really nice and creamy. But this is not the shade that I wanted. Again, like I said, you really have to be aware with some of these products from AliExpress or Wish that are claiming to be these high-end products. Obviously, they're not because you're paying like way less than half the price. But, you know, if you want something that bad, like ask for pictures, you know, from the seller. Let me turn this light on because I'm not sure how the lighting's going because I know the sun's going down. But you can always ask for pictures from the seller, like extra pictures to make sure before you purchase it. So I do like how this blush blends out though so far. It does blend out pretty nice. Seems pretty blendable and it looks wearable. I mean, but this one I would recommend for deeper skin tones. I think this would look gorgeous on you. If you're like super pale, I wouldn't recommend this one. It's very, very bright, almost like a red shade. So kind of steer clear from that if you have fair skin, unless you want that. I mean, girl, get it. So the next things are these two Hourglass ambient lighting blushes. Okay, first off, the seller did phenomenal with the packaging. Gorgeous. This one is in the shade Dim Infusion. The only thing that is off about the outside packaging is you see this front, okay? But when you flip it over, you have to flip it over for the back like it's like upside down if you just do it like you normally would. So, if that makes sense. But besides that, the packaging is perfect. There's the barcode. There's pretty much everything that you could want for the packaging. Let's open this one up. Now, they do come like this, and they do come with the little instructions, which I think is pretty bougie. Beautiful blushes, honestly. I was so excited when I saw these. Like, look at how gorgeous. That's what the packaging looks like. And then it has, you know, the name on the back, as it always would. And then this is what it looks like. So pretty. Look at how gorgeous. I mean, it just looks beautiful. It looks very luxurious, very high-end, just like the original product. Same kind of like where it has that swirl of like the shade and then like this white, so it kind of gives you like a luminous glow, you know, just like the original product. You can tell it's kind of like legit, and the mirror is actually really good too, so you can see how pretty. This one is that shade right there. It's a very nice light natural blush, which is good because I like light natural blushes. So this one is in the shade Dim Infusion. So that's super pretty. I was super impressed with these. And then this one is the shade Luminous Flush. Again, same packaging, same deal with the upside down thing on the back. And it also does come with the paper in this one as well. I'm thinking about, because I think these are around $5 and change. They normally range around $16 on AliExpress to like $18, something crazy. But like I said, the sellers always do sales, so look out for that. If you can find it cheaper, then I would highly recommend doing that, because you don't want to pay like half of like what the product's worth, especially since you're paying for a fake product. So just keep that in mind. I mean, if you really want to spend that kind of money, you do you, but for me, I'd rather get it at the cheapest price that I can. So I do shop around. Now this one is another pink shade. The first one I swatched for you guys was a little bit more peachy. This one's a lot more like just straight up Barbie pink, but it's not bright whatsoever. Again, this is going to be a very natural blush, as the other one was. That's what the swatch looks like on my finger. And this one, oh, that's it right there. You guys probably can't see because of my skin tone right now, but it is like a very, very light baby pink shade next to the coral kind of like shade that I just swatched before. So that one, again, is Luminous Flush. So let's wipe these swatches off. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to share with you guys from this video is the Lorac Pro palette. So the packaging came really good, except for this little part damage, which is no big deal to me because this is not one of those like boxes that I'm going to keep. Like I'll probably keep the MAC lipstick boxes. This is just probably something I'll throw away because it doesn't look too fancy in here. And honestly, I'm more about the product than I am the packaging with this one for sure. So this is what the packaging looks like with the red. And then in the front part is where your primer is, your eyeshadow primer. And then the back part is where your palette is. So I think this was around $6 and change. And oh my gosh, you guys, so impressed. Okay, so first off, it came with the behind the scenes eye primer. One thing I will say, I did try like just to open this to see what it was like. This like entire thing to about there is completely empty. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind. They're not going to put like the full amount of product in here. This says it's 5.5 grams. However, I think it's less just because it's fake. You know, they put as much product as they want to in there. But I have not tried this eyeshadow primer yet. But the packaging is dead on. It looks really cute. And hey, why not, right? So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a skin tone tan shade, depending on your skin tone, obviously. So let's just rub it in. Oh, actually, that feels really good. It feels like really, like not too thick, but like not too thin. Like I've had some watery ass eyeshadow primers and they're just not good. But this one feels like it's actually going to make the product stick well, excuse me. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Shadow Priming Potion, whatever it's called. So this is the packaging of the Lorac Pro palette. It is super pretty. And this is the back. It has like the little scan barcode for your phone, whatever. It just looks so freaking legit, you guys. So I open it up and here is the palette. It comes with the Lorac little film here. And then it comes with a really nice mirror, as the Lorac one does. And it does fold all the way back, just like the Lorac one. So it says Lorac up here and then Pro here. And then it has your shades. Now, I think they pretty much got most of these shades dead on. I'm not 100% sure. And I'm not really sure. The only thing that I can tell that is different would have to be the fact that they kind of like messed up on this shade name right here. I don't know what the original shade name of this one is supposed to be, but it says bronze, but it kind of looks like the words are cut off, if you get what I'm saying. And I'm not sure what that is before the shade, or before the word bronze. So I'm not sure if that was supposed to be like another part of the name or if they just accidentally printed something you know, off or whatever, but it looks pretty legit. The whole top row is matte and the whole bottom row is shimmers, just like the original. Some of the shimmers are more vibrant than the others. I'm not really sure how it compares to the real one because I don't have the real one in front of me or at all. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the first top row. These come with 18 shades. So let me just, oh, wow. Right off the bat, super freaking pigmented, okay? So that's a good thing. Wow, okay. I see you. Okay. My hands are super dry right now, so I hope you guys can kind of see the colors. That's not like all of them. Hold on, let me get the last three. Ooh, wow. Very pigmented, very velvety. Seriously. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. I really am for the shade quality. The pigmentation is like really good, which is surprising. And they're really buttery. They feel very, very buttery, very similar to a high-end Lorac eyeshadow. So this is the top row. This is the white, which is the first shade. This one's called Cream. This one is Taupe. This one is Light Pink, which they just put LT Pink. I'm not sure if that's how it is in the original palette, but that's what it says on mine. This one is Mauve, which is on my knuckle, which I'm sorry you probably can't see too well. This shade is called Sable, which is a really pretty like warm tone brown. This shade is called Espresso, which is a little bit more cooler tone brown. And this shade is called Black, which is just a plain black. So, yeah. Oh, go ahead and wipe that off. And then I'm going to start the swatches for the bottom shimmery shades. Okay. I don't know why I'm swatching it like this. I'm starting with my ring finger, which is confusing me. I don't know if it's supposed to be like light bronze or what. It's kind of what the vibe I'm getting for that shadow, but who knows? Some of these are like more pigmented than others, but that's just how life is. Honestly, that's the way it is with a lot of eyeshadow palettes anyway, so I'm not complaining at all. Wait, did I shade? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure that I got all the shades. Oh, wow. These are so good. Seriously, you guys. I would highly recommend this palette. I can already tell you right now. I'm not sure how the quality is actually on your eyes, but, I mean, really good stuff we got going on here. So, the first shade is called Nude, which is like a really nice light shade to set your entire eye after you set your primer. That's what I would do with this one. The next shade is called Champagne, which is this one right here. This one is called Gold, which is probably my favorite, or one of my favorites. This one is called Light Bronze or Bronze. This one's called Pewart. I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. This next one's called Garnet, and Garnet is a really gorgeous shade. That's probably actually my favorite out of all the shades. That's the shade that actually enticed me to buy this palette that I've been wanting since I've seen this palette. And so I'm really glad it's like super pigmented and nice for being a fake product for only around $6. And this one is called Deep Purple, which is almost like a black shade. You probably can't tell in the lighting. It looks black from your view, but it is pretty freaking deep. I can definitely see these have a ton of fallout. That is one thing I will say. I just had to like, I just blew my hand in it. That didn't sound right. I just blew off my hand and it like had like fallout everywhere. And there's fallout all over my table. So that is one thing I will say when you're working with cheaper shadows. Sometimes fallout happens, guys. So just make sure to put these shadows on before you do your foundation and all that good stuff. And the last shade is called Slate, which is a really nice matte. Actually, I guess it's not matte, but it looks matte on my hand, gray shade. Hope you can see that. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will be having more hauls from AliExpress as soon as I get the rest of my orders. I'm not really sure when I will. I have placed I probably have like at least 20 more items on the way, if not more. So there will be a ton more haulage going on for AliExpress. So I hope you guys really enjoy this series. If you do, please give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. It would help me out a lot. And I really appreciate all the love and support lately. You guys are wonderful. Just thank you so much for making my day. And for all the haters, kiss my butt. I don't really care. There's not really many haters, but you know, like, this is something that I really love, and if you have no appreciation for that, then just don't watch my channel. It's that simple. That's all I'm going to say about it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.